In a small village in Osun State, Nigeria, lived a woman named Bisi. The village, known for its rich culture and close-knit community, held strong traditional values. Bisi, an intelligent and beautiful woman, had always dreamed of becoming a teacher and making a difference in the lives of the village children. However, as she approached her 30s, the pressure to marry became overwhelming. Bisi, all your mates are married with children, her mother would lament. You are bringing shame to our family. Who will take care of you when we are gone? There was always a constant reminder that she is single and all her mates are now married. The whispers and pointed looks from family and friends became too much to bear. Bisi felt the weight of societal expectations pressuring down on her, oppressing her dreams and aspirations. So desperation set in, and she feared being forever branded as the woman who never got married. And one day, at a village festival, Bisi met a man named Benga. Handsome and well-spoken, Benga seemed to have a good standing in the community. He had heard of Bisi's desperation and saw an opportunity. Approaching her with charm and confidence, he said, "Bisi, I've heard so much about you. You are as beautiful as they say." Flattered and caught off guard, Bisi responded warmly. They talked for hours, and by the end of the evening, Benga had asked for her hand in marriage. Although Bisi did not love him, she accepted his proposal without hesitation. The thought of finally being free from societal pressure was too enticing to resist. So, on the day of the wedding, it was a very grand affair. It was filled with music, dance, and laughter all over. Bisi's family was overjoyed, and for a moment, Bisi herself felt a flicker of happiness. But that flicker was extinguished the night after the ceremony. As the celebrations died down and they retired to their new home, Benga's countenance changed. He sat Bisi down and laid out all his rules and regulations for their marriage. He said all this with a cold, stern voice. "Bisi," he began, "now that you are my wife, you will follow my rules. You will not leave this house without my permission. You will not work or continue your studies. You will serve me and attend to my needs all the time. And disobedience will not be tolerated." Bisi's heart sank as she listened to Benga's harsh words. As he went on and on and on and on with all the rules that he had set out for Bisi to follow through if she wanted a happy marriage. Now she realized that she had traded one prison for another. The freedom she had hoped to find in marriage was now a distant dream, replaced by the harsh reality of her husband's tyranny. From that night, Benga started beating Bisi for no reason. The abuse went on and on and on for years. But Bisi could not open up to her family. She feared they would mock her for rushing into a loveless marriage. So Benga's maltreatment continued, and he also began accusing her of being barren. Every night, Bisi would cry herself to sleep, feeling trapped in a violent and childless marriage. After 8 long years of suffering, Bisi decided to seek help from an old friend named Ayo. Ayo, seeing the pain in Bisi's eyes, took her into a thick forest to see a high priestess. The high priestess, with her deep wisdom and insight, revealed a shocking truth: that Benga was impotent. Few researched through Bisi. She had endured years of abuse and false accusations, only to discover that her husband had deceived her about something so fundamental. So she ran home, determined to confront him. As soon as she set eyes on Gbenga, she pounced on him like a hungry lion. The surprise and fear in Gbenga's eyes were evident. So all these years, he had thought Bisi was weak and would never fight back. Now, confronted by her fury, he could not defend himself. When she accused him of his impotence, Gbenga knelt down and he felt so helpless and started begging for forgiveness. But forgiveness was too far from Bisi's heart. That night, she cried bitterly, realizing she had wasted her life out of desperation to get married. The next morning, she gathered her belongings and left Gbenga, determined to start anew in a different town. Unfortunately, Bisi lived her life alone until she died. Her heart was so broken that she never gave love a second chance. So she dedicated her life to teaching and helping others, but remained solitary. Now, the moral of Bisi's story is that desperation can lead to great harm. It is never good to be pressured by family, peers, or society to get married. Marriage is a lifelong journey that requires entering with eyes wide open to avoid mistakes, heartbreaks, or even death caused by domestic violence. So this story about Bisi serves as a reminder to us all to prioritize our happiness and well-being above societal expectations, because the society will not be there to help us when everything fails. If you enjoyed the story, kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you and bye.